Hi, and welcome to the Mentor Maya 7 channel. I'm Margaret Tambe, and if you are somebody who wants to, you are at the right place. Today we are going to discuss what careers, what professions we think is going to make it big in 2030, by the year 2030. They are already big now, but they're just going to explode the more, okay? We all know how when we're young and we doubting, we're thinking which direction to go, how many years and efforts it takes for us to figure those things out. So the careers, 5 of them that I'm going to discuss today, if you have any kick, any longing, any knack for any of them, go for it, because you won't be hitting wrong. By the year 2030, it would have exploded already. Okay? So without further ado, the careers that are going to be mentioned here, it's a lot of possibilities, but I looked for those things that have 1, low stress levels, 2, they are very highly paid, and for the third reason, they are very flexible careers, okay? You don't have to be locked in the 4 walls. You don't, like all those many restrictions of the corporate world does not apply to these 5 careers I've chosen to discuss today. The very first one is going to be our famous IT, okay? Information technology. This includes software development, cyber security, with everything that is going on right now, the scams and the information leaks, and in short, spying on privacy interference from superpower people around us. All of those things, we would see that the IT world will just keep advancing. It will keep advancing, and there are going to be even more job openings and opportunities coming up. And as I said, it is very highly paid, and it is flexible and low stress too, okay? Even like we have now the digital nomads. They've been around for so long. You can be in your own locality, in your village, on your bed, doing your thing. You can move when you want. As long as you have a connection, you are fine. So if you are somebody who's interested in that, I don't think you hit wrongly by getting into that career. The second one we're going to discuss is going to be on robotics. With the advent of AI, ChatGPT, and Elon Musk trying to go over to whichever world to develop it and build it, like the imaginations are limitless. Okay? So if you have the brains to support the studies, and you have the curiosity and the mind to exploit the possibilities, try new things, this will probably be a domain for you into robotics, okay? We have seen that robotics has gotten across the board into different careers, like in medical field, we have that in surgeries, we have that already serving in restaurants, we have that in warehouses, we have cars that run without no driver cars. Like robotics, there is no limit to it, and we would see it even go further. Unfortunately, for the people who are losing their jobs on this basis, but I believe this is just the start of us seeing robotics, okay? It has even gotten to a point where sometimes you see images online. And I remember there's one image I commented on. I was like, is this a robot or is this a human? Because the lines are getting very blurry. They are getting blurry. We are not really sure, and it will just keep advancing from where we are right now. So if you want to get into that, if you've ever thought of it, imagined it, or if you've not, it is a food for thought for you. Okay, now the third one career we are going to discuss is going to be on renewable energy. When we say renewable energy, we're talking about solar, we're talking about the wind energy. I see that they use it very greatly, the wind energy here in Germany. I've been seeing like lines of them, long lines of them in the outskirts of Hanover. And you know, the other day we just read that one of them can power up to 50 family houses with the electricity collected in an hour. Did you hear that? One of them, the electricity it collects in an hour can power 50 family houses. We're talking about hydro energy. We're talking about these things. What are the possibilities? Look at Africa. Look at how much issues we have with Africa. Like, it's unbelievable. As of April 2024, it is said that the population of Africa is 1.5 billion. And I know they got that wrong. Do you know how I know that? I'm not in that 1.5 billion. When they did their census, I wasn't in it. Now, 1.5 billion on the land, on the soil of Africa. Do you know how many of Africans are out of Africa? Now that is the big question. Guess who needs energy? We all do. We all do, and we're dying and longing for it. Okay? Because this is going to be, or this is already a venue for us to bypass our inhumane leaders and to be able to get something that is of vital importance to us. Look at how much solar energy is helping already. We went to our village a few months back, and we saw that there are people in our villages already using solar panels to bring electricity to their houses. And that was great news. It is something we're all looking forward to. Okay? So if you get into this field, I'm telling you, there is no lack of work. There is no chaffing. Like, you would make money, it would be high stress, you'll be serving your communities. Like, the possibilities are endless. So I would highly recommend it. If you have the brains and the discipline to get into such a field, I don't think you will regret it. Now, for the fourth career possibility that I believe is going to hit hard, especially in Africa, is going to be engineering. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see the wind of change and of development coming into Africa, and we're welcoming it? Okay, look at that vast continent. Engineering, civil engineering, which is like houses, roads. Who needs roads? We desperately need roads and bridges in Africa. It's industrial engineering. We need all those things, mechanical, to build machines, to build agricultural machines so that we can produce in mass production. We need machines for different things to process our produce. We need machines to the minerals, the liquid gold, petroleum. Okay, the discussion is timidly getting on the table for us to start processing our blessed resources to finished product before selling it out. And it just started, as I said, timidly, but it's only going to get bigger. Okay, engineering. Look for which domain is suitable for you, is sweet, a domain where you can do it and work is going to feel like play, and get into it. And you can come and thank me later. Okay? All right. And then the last career choice I made today is going to be on a market research analyst. Market research analyst. It is said that 305 million new startups happen in a year. Look, 1 year is 12 months, 365 days. But there are 305 million startups of businesses. Guess how many of them fail? 90% fail. Whose help do all of us require? Because I started some businesses that failed too. Okay? Guess whose help we require? We require the help of somebody who can study the markets in every direction, profitability, investments, cash flow, in short, all of those dynamics that it takes to start a business, to develop it and to bring it to a good standing. We need the help of market analysts. And this will include even advertisement, or e-commerce, all those things are involved under this umbrella. So look for your niche, look for your corner, look for that place that suits you in these whole markets. Study it. Take it as a career, invest in it, and your harvest will be plentiful. So for all our countless African youths, our countless dearest African youths, these are the 5 careers that I looked into, and I saw that they were of low stress. I'm insisting on that because there are other careers that are like, I would say, they are callings that we must do, like the health professions. We must do it. Okay, somebody needs to do it. Somebody needs to sacrifice to do it. The teachers, we must teach. Okay, we must hand down, we must pass it over before our days on earth are over. But these ones are full of stress. The normal things that we used to when we were young, we growing up, even now, be a doctor, be a lawyer, those things are full of stress. And if you're looking for the options that are not stressless, but lower stress, there you have it. Okay? All right. I hope I've assisted you one way or another. Next time, I'll be doing a video on the noble professions that is going to take Africa from where we are right now and bring us to the visions we have of our continent, where we're going to. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Did I miss any comments? Did I miss any careers? Did I miss what do you think about the careers I talked about? If there's any that I missed, or you have any objection to those that I listed, any comments you have, suggestions, questions, feel free to drop them down in the comment section and I'll get right back to you. All right. Have a wonderful day. Ciao.